Hey guys, look, it's Benzo back together. Finally.
Finally,
Yes.
finally.
Yes. How are you both doing today?
Could be better. I could be better. I could
Yeah.
definitely be better.
Enzo, well, what a dramatic moment it was in the finale last night when we saw you go out. I listened to Tyson's podcast. He talked about how rough the water was in that challenge. Do you feel like that they showed us enough of just how wild the water was that day?
I didn't watch yesterday's thing because I was it's not gonna. I already lived it. I don't want to relive it. It was a bad moment for me. My worst moment of TV, whatever, of me on being on TV. That was my worst moment. So I wasn't gonna rewatch that. But the water was cold. The water was, I wish it was calm because I think I would have finished it if it was calm. But I think just being choppy as it was hard for me to catch my breath a lot. And I think that's when the panic started to settle in. But no excuses. I got to get that done. I got a partner there in Desi who's a beast. I got to do it. I got to do it for her. And like I said, I broke her heart. And I got to wear that on my sleeve now. And I think about this shit every day. It bothers me every day that I did that to her. And I got to live with it now, man.
And so, where do things stand with you and Desi now?
I apologized a million times for out in Argentina. And then on Instagram, I wrote her a whole big thing privately. So we're friends, but I know she wants to punch me in the face. I know she does, and I'll let her. And I'll let her if she wants. If that's what makes it better. But I know she's an awesome girl. She didn't
Yeah.
deserve that. She didn't
Yeah,
deserve that.
it's a tough circumstance. And Ben, for you, that you go all the way out to the challenge and the TJ's final, and they tell you that you can't play. Did you have a idea that they were going to tell you at the starting line that you weren't going to be able to run the final?
No, I was really prepared to run the final. And then once TJ finally said, that's when, I firmly believed that I wasn't going to be able to run the final. So I had every expectation to run it. And it was just unfortunate, but in the end, they made the right call. I was pretty screwed up. I was going to go tear that thing up a lot more. And, it is what it is. It's unfortunate. It's a bad break. It's fixed now. And, I just be blessed and humbled.
Did you need surgery or did you just rehab?
No, I had surgery. I had surgery on my shoulder. We got a screw put in there, and I had surgery on my knee as well. So yeah, I was a walking, hospital bill, and they made the right call. So it's a good on them because I wouldn't have made that right, the same call.
So Ben, when you watched the final back, when you saw what they did you watch it and feel like, I think I would have had it?
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I do for fun, walking the mountains in the snow, from hunting to camping, and Sudoku is something I enjoy on a regular basis. And eating onions and garlic is something I do on a regular basis when we go fishing. So yeah, it is what it is. But, again, who knows what further damage, the swimming part, you have a life vest and whatnot. And I don't know. It's unfortunate, but I'm just blessed that I got to go to see Argentina, right? Like, I've been to Fiji now, I've been to Argentina. I got to go see all the old architecture there and all the old buildings. And it was just an incredible experience. You watch Challenge, you watch Survivor, and be like, hey, I could do that. I want to do that. And I've been fortunate enough and blessed enough to get to go and do this cool stuff that you get to see on TV, And so I take everything with how the experience presents itself. And this was a great experience.
How about for you two, that it was a big moment in the season last week where then, Ben, you had to make the call ultimately to send Enzo into the elimination. How are you guys doing?
I love Ben. Ben's an awesome dude. I'm happy that he was there. Like I said, he was just a guy like I've never met before, a cowboy from the mountains, and me being like a city slicker from the city. And we just gelled right from the get-go. My lingo, he just thought was hilarious. His stories, me telling stories. So, like I said, it's a game at the end. It really wasn't his call. It was Angela's call there. And I knew Angela, me and her really weren't really eye to eye in some things. So I knew I was in trouble there. But I love Ben. Me and Ben got a great relationship now. And it's, we're going to have a great relationship after this too.
Yeah, I mean, I got a hat like this, right? And it was like,
Looks
I
good.
show up and I'm like, okay, I got this neat hat. And I meet this guy who actually looks like he's supposed to wear this hat and talks like he's supposed to wear the hat. So we clicked from day one because of these hats. And it's a Sicilian hat. I learned that. I learned that's what it's called. It's not a paperboy.
I was like, oh, you got a Sicilian hat? I'm like, all right, I got one too. And then that's it. Benzo started.
No, it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun having Enzo there. He's a great guy. He's a good dad, and having hearing his stories from where he grew up and the lingo and it was hilarious to get to experience.
How about for you, Enzo? That if you make it through that first leg and you saw the rest of what the TJ's final ultimately turned out to be, how do you think that you would have done?
I'm upset at myself. Like I said, I think the eating. Look, I'm Italian. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna eat garlic. I'm gonna eat onions. I could do that.
Yeah.
The cold. When I heard about, my brother was telling me like they were in like the wet and cold and this and that. Maybe that could affect me a little bit, but I would have been happy that I was on land. And I'm like, let's go. You know what I mean? So I'm upset at myself because I wanted to get to those stages and I wanted to see how I would have fared. You know what I mean? I wanted to get to that point. And look, man, I'm devastated, bro. And that's why I couldn't watch it yesterday, man. It just it definitely, it's something that, I think about it every day. Rob, I think about it every day. It eats at me every day. My brother's got to like walk me off the ledge, bro, because I'm just like, bro, relax. You ain't that good at swimming. Take it easy, bro. Take it easy. But, it's more than that for me, but I got to live with it.
Ben, we know that you had always had a very close relationship with Sarah, of course, from Winners at War. We got to see how close that you two were and coming into this season, but it seemed like that there was like a little bit of a rift that opened up the season. How are you and Sarah doing?
I mean, congratulations to her and Danny, right? I mean, it's huge for Survivor to be standing on the top of the mountain. So that's incredible. I think that like it just got to the point in the game where we had to play our individual game. You saw the, where your alliance relationships from past seasons actually became a detriment. You look at Big Brother, you look at Love Island and Sarah and I, and that ended up being a target where everyone started turning on each other, right? With Alyssa and X and everything like that. And so it's just how the game, I think, had to be played. And I think as Survivor players and winners and people who want to win, we don't need to do it. I don't know how to answer that. I started thinking about me and my own game and how to get myself to the end. And that's, I think, where the rift maybe came from. But good on her, though. She needed to think about her and her game and how she's going to get to the end. Like, you know what I mean? It just came to that point where you can't rely on someone during a game.
Enzo, would you be open to more challenge appearances after this?
Man, I don't feel like I'm worthy, bro, after that finale, bro. So if I would get a call back, I gotta work on a lot of shit, a lot of, my weak points or whatever it is. But like I said, man, I take this shit to the heart, bro. But again, there's a lot of things that I'm proud of too, man. Another finals appearance, 2 different shows, 3 finals. Last Big Brother guy to survive on this one. 3 elimination wins. These are not easy to come by, bro. And if you don't see that, then it's asinine, But like I said, I'm my biggest fan, but I'm my biggest critic too. What I did in the end there was just, bro, it was horrible, bro. It was horrible.
Ben, how did this experience rate against Survivor for you?
They was equally awesome, right? They're both 2 different games, both hard in one manner or the other, and I loved every second of it, just as I loved every second being on Survivor. They're 2 completely different shows, but equally as hard. And it was just, again, blessed and fortunate that I was able to go.
Okay. Any fun stories that Benzo had in the house that we didn't get to see in the TV show?
None that we want recorded.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, nice catching up with the both of you, and happy to hear Benzo lives to see another day after the season. And take care outside the show. Okay.
All right, Rob. Thank you, bro.
All right.